Right, match review time. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1. I mean, what more can I say? I feel like we've seen the same story somewhere before. Not for the first time. We've come to Anfield and go away empty-handed. Listen, result-wise, disappointing, but performance-wise, you can't fault the performance. Performance-wise, I thought it was good. It was actually really, really good, and I thought another day we probably could have come away with just a point. We could have come away with at least a draw. We could have at least nicked the draw. But at the same time, we shot ourselves in the foot with our just poor defending again. Defending today was shambolic. And at times, on a couple of occasions, we just gifted Liverpool the win by it came from defensive errors. And I feel like that needs to be addressed. I'll come back to that in a minute, but I think when you all saw the team sheet, the lineup itself, I was quite shocked and surprised to see Reece James, who hasn't played for a couple of months, gets thrown back in for a big game like this. Well, Romeo Lavia comes back in for say Enzo Fernandez, and look, we were playing well at that time. At that time, in the first half, we actually played really well. We actually dominate possession. I think it's the first time at Anfield we've had more possession than Liverpool. So that tells you something. I think we had the better of the chances. And we probably should have taken probably one of them, one or two. On another day, like I said, we could have come away at least with a draw. But again, Sanchez and the defense, and was the consequence of that, because again, too many mistakes, including on the penalty that we conceded. The first penalty, I will admit, it was a penalty. Let's call it as it is. It was a penalty. But just before that, why was not a penalty for Sancho? When Trent literally fouled Sancho, I can see him with my both eyes. I didn't understand. I couldn't understand why it wasn't a penalty. But whatever. If we come to Anfield, decisions like this from the referee, it's what it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, we got 1-0 down, and and I think our heads kind of dropped once we went in the goal. And we've seen this before. And there we go. Can see the second penalty, which again, the second penalty wasn't even a penalty at all. Luckily, VAR came to our rescue, and that's when half time came. I feel like we needed half time at that point. We come on second half. We make a sub. We bring on Neto for Sancho, and second half we come out flying. We get the goal from Jackson. It was a great ball in from Calcedo, by the way, and Jackson, times it well, puts in the ball back in there. He was onside, and that's what the goal stood. So you're thinking at that stage, 1-1. We just equalised. Let's just compose ourselves. Let's try, get into the game, because we usually a second half FC. If we come on second half, we score straight away. So it's been effective. But 2 minutes later, how was it? Well, 2 minutes later, we just got a goal. We just equalised, and then we go the other way. 2 minutes later, we go and concede. Again, poor defending once again. I don't know who was marking Curtis Jones, but it seemed like Curtis had the entire room for himself to put the ball back in there, and Sanchez was in no man's land. The our defense was in no man's land. I mean, I don't know who was who. I mean, I had no clue. I had no clue who was marking Curtis Jones, but it's so annoying that we just got the equaliser, and then 2 minutes later we just go and concede. It's just it's the worst nightmare you could ever have for a manager, and I mean, look. Look, and then from that point on, we just shot us in the foot. The defense shot us in the foot with conceding that second goal, and from there on, Liverpool were quite composed, and it could have gone one way or the other because it was poised at 2-1, and. But listen, fair play to the team. We kept going right to the end. On another day, we had few chances to put away, and we could have easily nicked away with a draw. A draw would have been a fair result if we had taken one of those chances. But yeah, what can you do, man? What can you do? It's annoying it's annoying that. It's our defense. Our defense let us down tonight. Let's be real. Our defense let us down, and that's what's cost us the 3 points today. And yeah, it is what it is. But look, I'm not overreacting because we haven't lost since the opening weekend. It's our first defeat since the opening weekend and our second defeat in the league this season. So we should go call it as it is. It is what it is. But we can take some positive out. Romeo Lavia, oh my god, what a player! For a player that's been out for so long, he comes back in the deep end and performance like that. Wow. And from that point, he's probably my best player on the pitch today, along with Caicedo, as always, balling out. Noni as well played well. But yeah, if I'm going to single out individual performances, Sancho and the defense, Reece James aside, defense today was poor. And I think if we want to push on to win the league in a couple of years' time, we need a different goalkeeper because Sanchez isn't the guy. He's not the guy to take us forward. I'm sorry. I've criticised. I'm sorry. I've been on Sanchez hate for time, and I'm going to say as it is. Sanchez is not good enough to win us the league. Simple as. Because he makes mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. He's a good shot stopper, but on the ball, oh my god, I'm going to have a heart attack. Because we could have nearly could have gone 1-0 down at that point. With the buyback, with the pass he made straight to Gakpo, straight back to Sanchez. This is why Sanchez in goal. No, this doesn't cut it. I'm sorry, but I just don't trust that guy. I really don't. I really do not trust him. I don't trust him at all. Gusto was poor today. Sancho was quite poor as well. Palmer today, I love my guy. Palmer's my guy still, but he was poor today. And the substitutions that Enzo Maresca made, Reece James and Love coming off, understandable because they just come back from injury, so you can understand that. I thought Enzo Domo came when he came on. Who else came on? Vega came on. Dunno came when he came on, and then Balishilu came on. Actually, to be fair to Balishilu, and I've given Balishilu plenty of stick, but today though I thought he done okay. I thought he done well. So fair play to him. But then Neto, to be fair, when he came on, he done well. He done well with Neto when he came on at half time. I didn't get why he didn't start that match. I feel like Sancho, games like low blocks, Like he's good, but I think for a game like this against Liverpool, this was probably the game I put next to win. I didn't understand why they didn't start the game. If you'd have started, the game, I think it could have been a different ball game. But it is what it is. And then Cuckoo came on, I think, was for Noni. I mean, to be fair, I didn't understand why Noni came off because he's only outlet. I would have take off. No, I don't usually say that. I would have take off Palmer. I would have take off Palmer, or yeah, I would have take off Palmer because he was poor. He's my guy still, but he was poor. But when he's poor, the team needs to step up. But when he's poor, but it is what it is. But we had our moments. We had moments right towards the end. We probably could have. Look, on another day, we could have come away with just the point. It's the point. It's just the point. But it is what it is. But it's a defeat, which is frustrating. But listen, but yeah, I think we can. I think we can take a lot from this game. And listen, we just gotta brush this aside and just go again. Just go again because games are coming thick and fast now. I think we have a game in midweek, if I'm not mistaken. Have you got a game in midweek? I need to have a look. Because I'm all over because I'm not too sure who we have next. Well, let me have a look. Let me have a look and find out. I'm trying to figure out who we have next in the league. Who do we have next? Okay, so next up in the league, we are in Greece against. I can't pronounce that team's surname. So we got Conference League in midweek. Newcastle on next Sunday. Newcastle again in a Carabao Cup, and then we're going to November. Is Man U. Then is Man U away. Noah at home in the Conference League, and then Arsenal away before the international break. So Arsenal home before the international break. So I think we got to brush this one aside. It is what it is. I think brush this aside. Go again, because and we go again in midweek, and then after that, it's Newcastle home on the bridge. So hopefully, listen. Today was a setback. Let's hope that today was one of those days that we played well, but we had playing with the ball, playing in possession, but we just didn't have that punch to penetrate Liverpool. We didn't really declare good enough, which kind of annoyed me a bit. But anyway, what can you do? What can we do? We got to move on and on to the next game. So, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Love and God bless.